Hi, Daniel Hayes here, video blog number 56. Today I'm going to talk about withdrawn marketing, properties that you've tried to sell. You might have had them for 3, 6, 9 months, 12 months even, and you can't sell them. Then the vendor refuses to pay the marketing because there's not an injustice there, is there? At times this doesn't really concern sales consultants. They put the file through the system and they don't need to worry about it, but the owner of the business does, and that certainly accumulates. I've certainly experienced that in a horrific way in the last 6 months, particularly as the market slowed. The time of market's gone from about 28 days to about 90 days in Geelong on an average. So, really important. A couple of months ago I changed my business model where we do all marketing is to be paid up front, but at the moment really making a lot of phone calls which aren't happy phone calls, I can assure you, and of people that owe a lot of money and they don't want to pay it. So it's just VCAT application after VCAT application. I've actually only ever been to VCAT once for one person, and it's sort of until the market's slowed you really get to see, when you look into, and I talk about the back end a lot, or the administration side of the business, there's cracks and there's leakage everywhere, and I'm always pursuing, I'm always looking for the cracks and the gaps, because I don't do it and I've got to rely on other people to do it. And I tell you this, I don't care what anyone says, until you're an owner or it's your own money on the line, you don't look for money as as I'm pedantic about it. I'm obsessed with it, of not losing money through gaps. It's hard enough to make a profit or a good profit in real estate, let alone having it all pouring out through marketing. So although we've made some radical changes where we don't sell, people don't get to market property unless they paid up front or until we get credit card details, there's still that aftermath that I've got to clean up from the last year, 18 months, 2 years. And it's sloppy. It's sloppy from me. It's my own fault. It's just been too much focused on bringing the money in, and the back end hasn't been functioning right. So, I talk about it a lot. It's the thing that keeps me awake at night, and, been making some tough phone calls, and, people owe me money, and they've got to pay. And, that's just the way it is. And I love hearing the excuses of why people don't want to pay their marketing. You told me this, you couldn't do this, it's just, you just hear it all. And, but again, nowhere does it say if you don't sell my property, you don't have to pay the marketing, or we spelt a word wrong in the ad copy, and you get to waive your $6,000 marketing fee. It doesn't say that anywhere. So tough time. It's and messy, and you worry about the ramifications for that for your business. But are running a business. It's not about customer services when people. It's not about customer service when people are treating you like shit. And what gets me is we're working it for 6 or 9 months. The agents have made no money. It's cost them money. I've made no money. Then we've got to cop a $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 bill and not pay it. You've got to be kidding. Doesn't happen on my watch. Not one bit. That's the video blog for today.